What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of JY Throws. I wanted to talk today a little bit about the importance of training partners and how they can help you develop into becoming a better athlete, a better competitor, and all around just better person. So coming to Virginia was one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life, and I'm so happy to be here. And aside from having an amazing coach who knows his technique in all the events, who's also an incredible human, I've got my teammates who are some of the best teammates in the country. And I'll go ahead and say it because not only are they good, but they're good people. So the team started and it was just Philip and I when I came to school here. And Philip helped push me in ways that I would have never imagined a person could push me to do. And I came here and I saw this tall, lanky Croatian dude who wasn't that strong throwing like 20 meters in shot put. So seeing him throw that far, I was like, okay, like I came in throwing like almost 18 meters was my PR and saw what he was doing. And I'm like, oh wow, like if he can do that, there's no reason that I can't. And it helped me improve what I thought my limits were. I thought that 18 meters was a good throw, and I thought that's what I was capable of because that's what I threw on a good day when I was feeling good. And after working with a coach and having a teammate show me what's possible and push me, I ended up throwing 1980 after like 3 good months of training. Also with Philip throwing discus, I saw this skinny Croatian guy, like I was saying, throwing over 60 meters in discus. And when I came here, I had a few meets the year before at Arizona that I threw like 46 meters, like horrible results in a competition. And I think my old roommate beat me, and he was a shot putter. He never threw discus in one of the competitions. And seeing Philip throw over 60 meters like just showed me what I was capable of. And Martin also telling me that I'm capable of it. And he was like, that's disgraceful that you're throwing 46 meters in a competition. Like, look at the size of you. There's no reason that you should be throwing less than 55 meters. And practice started to go far. Ended up throwing 62-27 after a few good months of training with Martin. And without Philip there and seeing what he was capable of, I wouldn't have even thought that throwing over 60 meters after a year here, after having competitions at like 46 meters, was a thing that was possible. So having Philip as a teammate has been phenomenal, and it showed me right away what I could do if I worked hard and trained hard. All right, so right when I got to Virginia, weight room training was a little bit different than it is now. I was ahead of Philip in bench and upper body exercises, but we were very competitive in the lower body exercises. So I didn't have someone to push me upper body wise and bench press and shoulder press and things like that. But I had Philip to push me doing squats. So I mean, we were doing front squats together, and we were training together, and we were going for reps. So we were doing like sets of 5 of front squat, and like Philip hit a PR, it fired me up, and I ended up getting the 5 reps and like dying through it. But I pushed myself to get that sixth rep just because I wanted to try to beat Philip, and like having someone to beat has been so nice. And Philip and I get very competitive, and I mean, he holds his own. So like anytime we're throwing like competitions right now, like Philip and I are competing against each other. So I've had 2 meets that I beat Philip this year in discus, and Philip's had 2 meets that he's beat me in discus this year. So right now our tiebreaker is going to be the national championships. So really looking forward to that. But again, having a teammate that you can compete with that can push you to be better is so useful, and it's so much more useful than going to a school where you think that you want to go to because you'll be the best one there. But I'd say try to go to a school where there's people that are better than you, because they can show you what you're capable of doing and show you that 20 meters isn't that far in shot put. And I mean, it's very far in shot put, but at the same time, it's not really that far. When you've got a teammate who's throwing now like 20-87, I think Philip's PR is, and he's just starting. I mean, he's had some injuries this year, and he's definitely capable of going over 21, and he's just so explosive. So seeing that helped push me so much. Now, after the first year, we had Pobo and Hilmar come in. Pobo was, I think he had a meet, Philip was saying, at like 1350 in shot put when he was at UConn, which is horrible. I mean, he benched like over 400 pounds when he came in. He squats like 700 pounds. He's a monster. And he had a meet that he threw like under 14 meters in, or it was something just horrible. He came here, started working with Martin, got stronger, got technically better, And now he's thrown 2039, and it's been, I mean, he's been here for like 2 years now. But even to see him, and he came in and he had Philip as a training partner, and he saw that there's no excuse for him to not throw like 20 meters. So he threw 20 meters, and I mean, he got 3rd place indoors and national championships at shot put. But when he came, then I had someone who was beating me in upper body in the weight room, so that pushed me too. And like now to have not only Philip, who was competitive with me in like lower body exercises, but now Pobo came and just started whooping my ass, and all the lifts has been so nice. So now it's like, okay, like 500-pound bench, like that's a lot, but that's also not that much. So again, just having teammates that can show you what's possible and push you to be better is so beneficial. And it's something so important when you're looking at going to a school, or looking at transferring to a school, or just looking for a place to go train after college, so you can be with people that will help push you. Because I think they've been one of the biggest reasons why I've thrown far. And of course, coaching also helps a ton, but even if I had good coaching and good technique, I probably wouldn't have gone as hard in meets and tried to throw further and further every time. I would have been happy with a throw a bit over 18 meters. I would have been like, oh wow, like I threw a bit over 18 meters. It's like, that's awesome. To come from like high 17 on an awesome day to now like throwing a bit over 18, I would have been happy with that. But having teammates is so important. And on top of Pobo whooping my ass in all the lifts, I've got Hilmar, who comes in and is also whooping my ass in all the lifts, and he's very explosive. He's got his cleans and snatch, and he kills it. Good technique. And to have someone now who's beating me in hammer throw is also so awesome, and I love it. And I know that I'm capable of throwing a lot further than I have, and I've had like 60 throws total this entire year in hammer. But I came in with a PR of 68, and I was training hammer throw every single day. I came here, I threw 70 meters, and then Hilmar came. I took a year off, and then I've only had a few hammer throws, and I've already opened up the season like mid 68, just because I have Hilmar, who's throwing over 70 meters, and I see what he's doing, and I'm just like, okay, like he's throwing 70 meters, high 60s is no problem. And honestly, in my head, like 70 meters is no problem, and I'm hoping I can go over 70 at the national championships, and I'm going to try to do that, and I know I'm capable of doing that. So I'm just going to try to work hard and do everything I can to get there. So here's a throw from practice today. I recorded a few clips, and Philip hit a big throw, and just smooth and nice, but he hit the finish nice and it went far. And this is a clip of Philip throwing.
What? George. Man, if you give thumbs up there. Thumbs up for Jordan. So we can know. I'm really trying to work on the left side.
Now, seeing Philip throw far, I know that I don't have to beat him, and I don't even really want to beat him, but seeing him throw far just pumps me up. And like, I love talking shit, and we get competitive and we'll talk shit to each other. After every meet that Philip beats me, he shakes my hand and says, nice to beat you. And when I beat him, I shake his hand and say, nice to beat you, just as a kind of funny thing and something that we do, and we get so competitive together. So Philip threw a big throw today. I responded with this.
All right. Well, all that means is I'm just going to turn it on a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching NCAA's prior to NCAA competition between Philip and Jordan, I'm the officiator. Foul! There you go. Oh, you guys are having the extreme sector lines.
And I haven't watched the clip yet, but I'm sure that you can see and hear that my teammates that are at practice also in the background are cheering me on and want to see me hit a big throw. And I'm getting pumped up, and I'm just trying to beat Philip. And having training partners is so important to a good program and to helping yourself throw further. And that was a message that I really wanted to get across in this video. So it's a little short. I just want to talk about this a little bit. I want to kind of get some things off my head and some things that maybe I could share with some people coming into college, some people looking for a training program, or some people that just are curious what we're doing at Virginia. So now you've seen it. We've got a great environment with great teammates who help push each other. We've got an amazing coach who knows his technique, who helps push us to be the best and expects nothing but the best from us. And all of those factors combined has made UVA, I think, the best throws program in the country right now. And it's because we all work so well together, and we're such a good team together. Everyone gets along, we all joke around, we all laugh, we all have fun. So thank you very much for being here. If you made it to the end of this video, I hope that you have the best day ever or the best night ever. I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.